At my wife's birthday party, the one I organized, paid for, and painstakingly planned down to the last detail, she stood in front of our guests and said with a laugh, "I'm proud of everyone here, except the loser sitting at that table, my husband." The room erupted in laughter. I didn't. I stood up, reached into my coat, and placed a single envelope on the table in front of her. "Happy birthday," I said. Then I turned and walked away without looking back. She opened it seconds later. The scream that followed was sharp, raw, and chaotic. For the past 7 years, I had been the quiet man in the background, the one who paid the bills, handled the chores, and supported her dream of being a lifestyle influencer. She didn't see me as a partner. I was a utility. I never needed the spotlight, but I gave everything I had to our life together. She wanted elegance. I gave her the rooftop venue, the catered seafood, the champagne, the floral arrangements she claimed were mandatory for aesthetic. I even arranged the guest list, her crowd, not mine. The influencers. The trainer. The ex. Even the man she was secretly sleeping with. Yeah, I knew. I began noticing changes over time, small things. She stopped touching me, started dressing up only to go out with friends, laughed at her phone and locked it when I walked into the room. Anytime I asked if she was okay, she'd brush me off like I was pathetic for even asking. You're paranoid. Maybe if you weren't so insecure. It hurt. But I stayed silent. Until I found a receipt from a boutique hotel under her name. The same night she claimed she was comforting her cousin through a breakup. She came home with a faint hickey hidden under her hair. That's when I knew. But still, I didn't confront her. Not then. I collected proof. Screenshots. Emails. Voice recordings. I even installed a tiny recording device in our bedroom. Because I couldn't sleep with the anxiety anymore. One night, I finally heard it. Her voice. Soft. Laughing. He's boring, but he pays for everything. That's why I married him. Another voice replied, deep and smooth, then maybe I'll take his place. And she didn't object. I waited. Quiet. Patient. Revenge isn't about shouting. It's about precision. At the party, I watched her act like royalty, toasting her glass with fake gratitude. Then she humiliated me in front of everyone. And that was my cue. The envelope I gave her contained everything. Screenshots of her messages, hotel invoices, copies of the prenup she had forgotten about, the one that voided her claim to any marital assets in the event of infidelity. I even printed a letter addressed to the guests. To everyone laughing, I paid for all of this. While you toasted my embarrassment, the woman I loved was sneaking around with someone sitting 2 seats away. Enjoy the evening. You won't be seeing either of us again. At the bottom of the page was a link to a Dropbox folder filled with evidence, conversations, audio recordings, video clips, and a PDF of the divorce papers my attorney delivered to the venue while I walked out. I didn't answer any calls that night. But my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Her mother. Her friends. Even her affair partner. The messages poured in. By morning, it had spread like wildfire. Turns out, her lover was engaged, and his fiancé had received the same folder. She posted a video online in tears, naming them both. It went viral. My wife's brand deals evaporated. Sponsors dropped her. Her gym revoked her membership. Her online empire crumbled in a matter of hours. By evening, she was at the door of the apartment I'd quietly rented weeks before. She looked wrecked, tear-streaked, dress wrinkled, eyes pleading. Please. I made a mistake. I didn't mean to hurt you. I thought you didn't care. You never showed emotion. I spoke calmly through the door. You're not sorry. You're just exposed. Then I turned and walked away. She didn't know it yet, but I'd already signed the lease transfer. She wouldn't be finding me again. They told the front desk to call security if she ever showed up again. This wasn't her narrative anymore. It was mine now. She thought it couldn't get any worse. But it did. By the next morning, my version of events had spread further than I imagined. It began when someone anonymously posted clips from our shared Dropbox to Reddit. The caption read, Asterisk wife embarrasses husband at party, instantly regrets it. Asterisk. It blew up within hours. Climbing the ranks on asterisk are a pro-revenge asterisk and asterisk are I'm either asshole asterisk. Soon, TikTok creators were reenacting the dinner scene with dramatic voiceovers. The internet ate it up. I stood, placed a folded paper on the table, looked her in the eye, and said, "Happy birthday, sweetheart." Then I walked away. That moment? Instant internet gold. Comment sections exploded. This is a movie. This guy's a legend. Justice with flair. And while the internet laughed and cheered, her world collapsed. Her number leaked. Her Instagram was swarmed. Old videos resurfaced. Clips where she called me boring and unambitious, now being viewed under a whole new light. Her fall from grace became a spectacle. And, honestly, I couldn't look away. But I didn't stop with public humiliation. I made sure real consequences followed. While she was on social media, crying and posting apologies, I was with my lawyer, a calm, cold professional. Remember that prenup she scoffed at? The one she called meaningless? Yeah, it meant everything now. We had solid evidence of her infidelity. The court didn't hesitate. A preliminary injunction froze access to our shared assets. She couldn't touch our accounts. She couldn't stay in the house. She had 72 hours to leave. And the best part? I didn't have to say a single word. The court spoke for me. As for her affair partner, he was in even deeper trouble. His fiancée, who'd been supporting his little influencer career, found out. She shut everything down. Closed their accounts. Took her name off the LLC. Deleted his website. When the dust settled, he texted me. "Hey man, I know this got messy. Can we talk?" I sent back one emoji. Waste paper basket hash. No explanation needed. But here's the final twist. None of this was spontaneous. I'd been preparing for months. I found out about the affair 3 months before the party. Quietly, I opened a new business account. Transferred my assets. Signed a lease on a condo in a new city. Even accepted a remote job offer, 40% more pay. While she thought I was distant and emotionally withdrawn, I was actually laying my escape plan brick by brick. So when the storm hit, I wasn't drowning, I was already gone. New job. New home. New number. New life. 3 days after the divorce was finalized, I sent her one last letter. Short and sharp. "Happy belated birthday. You unwrapped the truth. And got exactly what you earned. I'm not angry. I'm not heartbroken. I'm better. You'll spend your life explaining why I walked away with nothing, yet somehow ended up with everything." 6 months passed. And I barely recognized the person I used to be. The constant stress? Gone. The eggshells I walked on daily? Gone. No more faking happiness. No more begging to be seen. My life became simple and quiet. I'd wake up early, sip my coffee in peace, go for long morning jogs under the trees, and read in the stillness. For the first time in years, I looked in the mirror and felt proud of who stared back. And well, people talk. She tried to rebuild her social image, but it was too late. The internet doesn't forget. The party video kept making rounds every few weeks. Her followers vanished. Brand deals evaporated. She ended up moving back in with her mom, the same one who laughed when I got publicly humiliated. A mutual friend said she's been applying for jobs, but no one's calling her back. Not surprising. Torching your reputation online doesn't exactly boost your resume. And the guy? Brian? He became a meme. Dumped twice in 1 week. Started a podcast about masculinity and self-growth. Last I checked, it had 37 subscribers and a glorious 1-star review. Asterisk maybe cheat less, reinvent more. Asterisk. As for me, I wasn't searching for love. But it found me anyway. I met someone at a networking event. She's grounded. Real. No games. She knew the story, of course. Who didn't? But what she said stuck with me. You didn't do all that to hurt her. You did it to free yourself. That's why it resonates. We're not rushing anything. And that's the beauty of it. After years of being dismissed, manipulated, and made to feel small, I no longer crave noise. I only want truth. So yes, the wine-to-the-face moment was theatrical. The court eviction? That was justice. The public downfall? That was karma. But the real victory? That was walking away and never looking back. It was choosing peace. Choosing myself. Again and again. She can tell whatever story she wants. It doesn't matter. Because the moment I stood up at that dinner table, I wasn't just ending a marriage. I was beginning something infinitely better. And she'll never be part of it again.